Hi, I'm Littleton City Manager Jim Becklenburg, and this is Around Town with Jim. Everyone has the right to get around safely. That's why the City of Littleton is working hard to make this one of the best cities in the country to get around on foot or bike. It's an effort called Safer Streets Littleton. It's a campaign to improve pedestrian and bicyclist safety through accelerated infrastructure projects, as well as increased police enforcement and driver education. Today, Kenna Davis, Littleton's transportation planner, will tell us how this vision is coming to life. Hi, Kenna.
Hi.
What trends are we seeing nationwide when it comes to pedestrian and bicycle safety? And why is that?
We've seen an increase in bicycle and pedestrian fatalities and serious injuries, both locally and nationwide. And this is due to a combination of factors. Our vehicles are getting larger, we're more distracted than ever with the cell phones in our pockets and all the devices in our cars. Littleton was also built as a suburban environment that prioritized driver convenience over bicycle and pedestrian safety.
So what can we do about this?
Yeah, one thing is we can adjust our built environment to protect bicyclists and pedestrians more. Over the last couple of years, we've really been focusing on some high injury network locations. These were identified in our 2019 Transportation Master Plan. And these are on some of our major roadways such as Mineral, Broadway, Federal, and now we're focusing more on our inner neighborhoods, what we call collector streets. And these are really where people live and get to school. So we're rolling out some different pilot projects this year. This includes some protected bike lanes, which will be the first in the city. We're also doing some pedestrian crossing improvements near parks and trails, and new crosswalks near schools, as well as some traffic calming measures at key locations. We're studying these areas to then roll out on a larger scale in the future and figure out what works best in which location within the context of Littleton.
Sounds like there's a lot going on. What are some of our plans for the future?
We started a school zone safety evaluation this spring, and we actually did school observations at each of the 12 schools within Littleton. We looked at pickup and drop off and determined some conflict zones, and we'll recommend some improvements at each school as well as on city streets. We're also starting a neighborhood traffic calming evaluation, which will look at all of the different traffic calming measures already within the city and then look at best practices nationwide of what new traffic calming measures we can bring to the city. We also deployed some speed feedback signs on key corridors. So this will both alert drivers of their speed and it also collects data in the background. And this will be used on future projects when we look at these corridors holistically. We are also adding some new planning and engineering staff to help with capacity issues as well.
You've talked about our focus on neighborhoods. How are you ensuring that you're responding to what our residents are seeing and experiencing?
Our Traffic Safety Committee meets bi-weekly, and this is a coalition of staff from Public Works, the Police Department, Communications, and the City Manager's Office. And here we talk about any new requests we've received from the Neighborhood Traffic Calming Program, any crashes, and just any other issues that we might be seeing out on the street. We will also be attending the Meet Greet Meets this summer, so residents can talk with staff about our different initiatives. We will also be launching an online survey about pilot projects to solicit feedback that way.
Well, Kenna, I gotta say, it's exciting to see this work moving forward. It's so important for the community. You and your team are doing an outstanding job.
Thanks, Jim.
You can keep up on the latest infrastructure upgrades and projects at bigthingslittleton.com. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time when we go Around Town with Jim.